Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Swigga Sauce, and before starting, I want to thank everyone so much for 3K subs. We've gone a long way, guys. I started this channel last year around this time. We reached 3K, so this is awesome. Thank you so much, everyone. But all right, without further ado, guys, today we have an update video on the P10 C. I just like to throw in my Glock 43X because this is a gun that inspired this firearm. This firearm right here is my brother's first firearm. This is my, I believe, second or third one, but this firearm I've shot and I just fell in love. And since he owns it already and I do get to use it, when we get to go to the gun range, I do get to use his P10 C already, so I don't, personally need another one. So I had a Glock 43X and I decided to kind of replicate that. And I'll talk about that too. The main video today will be about the P10 C updates on pieces and parts, and a better video on, the attachments that are on this firearm, and links and stuff so you guys can see. So, all right, so let's check these firearms first to see if they're safe. We're gonna drop the mag, and as you can see, empty. Put that aside. Drop this mag and it's empty. Let's check those chambers. That chamber is empty. And let's check this chamber. That's empty. Okay, so I'll put that aside for now. And let's check this out. So I'm gonna be doing more still, holding the firearm still, because I do get some comments below saying that spinning the firearm around here and there will be confusing. So I'll try to get very still footage, guys, instead of flopping around like this. That'll probably be annoying, so I can understand that. Thank you, and I'll keep that in mind. So this is the P10 C, guys, and it has been customed. So I'll be talking about a few things on it, what you get in the package, how it comes stock, all things like that. So we did already check this firearm, so it's nice and cleared. But I'll talk about the original, form of this. It doesn't look like this. It looks more like this guy. I have an iPad with the link. So that's your P10 C. And just to show you guys, it's a very nice, sleek firearm. If you want it to look like this, it does require work and money to get to here. But it's a very beautiful firearm. So as you can see, that's the OEM look of the P10 C. Very nice and clean. The sights are metal 3-dot sights. This is the other side of it. So there's only 2 pictures on the website itself, but overall, very nice firearm. It's MSRP at 500 bucks. I believe $499 is the MSRP for these bad boys. And this is a 9mm caliber, 9x19, compact size firearm. And when I say compact size, my hand is tiny, guys. So let's just show you how small my hands are. Yeah, they're tiny. So don't even, be like, why is that firearm look so big in his hand? It's because my hands are tiny. So this would fit in most people's hand, perfectly fine. And to be honest, very, very comfortable in mine. Even though my hand's small, this is a lot of space for it. It's just overall, I am smaller, so this would be a little bit bulkier for me to carry. But I can definitely side carry this, like on the waistband, things like that. In the waistband I could too, but probably more so on the back, I believe. So like, again, this is my brother's firearm. He's a bigger guy than me. So yeah, this fits him well. For me, I do have the Glock 43X, so as you can see, just to show you, look at that, nice and small, kind of fits with my hand, right? And this is kind of like in that subcompact category. There's also a 9mm, just smaller. And I'll talk about the few things about that. Looks very similar to each other, but this is the CZ platform and this is a Glock platform. 2 different, brands, kind of do, same thing, self-defense. But yeah, their MSRP around 500. Overall, this is like the Glock 19's competitor. This is a slim version of Glock 19. Glock 19 is a very popular firearm because it's very in the middle, So all the new people that's out there, you probably see guns and you're like, oh, they all look the same. They do, but they all have a little history to them too. Like, what do you get when you purchase a CZ, right? The main thing people look for when they buy a firearm in general is a very reliable one that works, one that has a good, you know, background. Not a lot of people probably heard of the CZ. They have like a cult following, but that's because these triggers are very, very buttery. Like, this is the only thing my brother didn't change on the firearm, and I don't recommend changing it at all. It's probably one of the best triggers you can buy for under 500 bucks, and 10 times better than a Glock trigger too. The Glock OEM triggers are very tough. They're, I think, 6 to 8 pounds. Don't quote me, guys. I'm not an expert, but yeah, they're like 6 to 8 pounds. And as you can see here, I do have a Steel City Arsenal trigger on this Glock. So this right here with a Ghost Connector 3.5 pound spring back here on the OEM trigger housing, that makes it to a 3.5 pound. This is already like a 3.5 pound, and it still feels better than this upgraded, you know, setup that I had to do for it to just already be here on the firearm itself. So that's a plus. This trigger is really nice. If you go and just shoot one, you'll understand. You're like, oh, okay, you know, yeah. So as you can see on the grips, there is this like rubberized grip feel look over here, and there's some light on it so you guys can see. But that grip is basically by Fox Grip, Foxx grips. You can find them on eBay. They're under 15 bucks, I believe, but it's a very nice feel. I love it. It's kind of like a very clean basketball, you can say. It's hard to explain it, but it's nice. And up here is some stippling job done, custom by my brother, and it matches that grip pretty well, to be honest. So that's where his finger would sit. And yeah, in the magazines, you do get 2 mags. You get, I believe, a 15 and a 17 round. They're in the box over there somewhere, but you get those 2 in the package. You can buy your extra mags and stuff like that. There is a base extension. I'm sorry, this one does have some rounds in it, but there is base extensions you can grab for your CZ magazines, like from True Precision. They will make +5 extensions. This has been, I believe, plus 500 rounds, and it's been flawless, like no feeding issues at all whatsoever with the OEM mag or the base extension mag. So this is a great, as you can see, side carry. It would definitely extend this out and look pretty sweet, to be honest. This is Call of Duty at its finest. But that's 20 rounds right here. So 15 as you carry, and 20 on the side would be a definite perfect, you know, side magazine. Let's pop that back in. Then moving on to the top, you do have right here under the rail, you have rail, so space for a lot of attachments. My brother went with the Enforce APLC, and this is nice. It has the paddles on both sides, so you can see you can click, hold, let go. Same thing on this side. Click, hold, let go, or you can just click it once and it'll stay on. So useful. I mean, definitely do not pull out your firearm in public just to use a light, things like that. But it is for situations, you know, if it gets dark, like on the streets and stuff. Again, guys, depending on your environment and things like that, add your own type of attachments, whatever you see fit and necessary. You know, a lot of this I do use at the range, and just in case situations, you know, you never know. We are in a time of crisis now, right? Who knew the coronavirus would be here? Like, who knew? All right. Let's move on to the top of the slide. So the finish of this is very, very, very nice. It's a very luxury finish. It's a black nitride. It's a very clean finish compared to a lot of like the plain finish PVE or PVD, I believe, finish from Glock. It's a very, I think, black nitride finish. So you can see it kind of glows and shimmers there on the light. And these coatings are very special because they'll hold up over time, you know, so it won't rust up or anything like that, no matter the condition. So the finishing is very sharp. Oh, click the light there. To the back, you do see this Primer Machine emblem back cap. It's very clean, crispy, and that will match this Primer Machine barrel. And I'll talk about that in a second as well. So up here, we do also have the XS big dot sights. You'll have tritium dots on both ends on this little line here, and a big circle dot in the front. This is great for sight acquisition. As you can see, it'll line up like so, kind of like a T-ball, but up a half, kind of like that. When you play with sights, you'll see that they all kind of have their own purpose. It's all for quick sight acquisition. So whatever sights you're using, please get used to them and practice and train. At the moment, guys, just to let you know, I haven't been able to get to the gun range. There's no way. I believe they're all closed. Gun stores are open. I'm not sure about the ranges. If you guys know anything, let me know in the comments though. Hook me up. I hope the guys that are at the gun range, the local gun store guys that I go to, if you're watching this too, hey guys, hope you're doing well. I hope everything's cool. I miss you guys. Hey man, take care, stay safe, wear those masks, things like that. All right, so up to the barrel now. As you can see, this is a candy cane looking barrel. It's a gold tin coating by Primer Machine with the matching cap. They also offer awesome type of compensators. There's one made for the CZ P10 C. That kind of looks like this Arc Division compensator over here. But what compensators do, kind of like reduces that recoil a little bit, and flash and things like that. It'll keep it very smooth. It basically adds more length, and that's if you want to give that up. You can also, you know, apply for tax stamp to get a silencer and add that on in the future. So all up to you guys. But this is Primer Machine's fluted barrel with that candy cane twist look. I love that. It's very clean compared to True Precision's barrel, just to show you guys some, you know, insights on barrels. This is True Precision's. Nice, you know, there's a good coating on it, but compared to Primer Machine, like, just look at that coating. This is more, trying to get that to focus. It's a more silky gold tin compared to this more flat gold. But True Precision has great barrels. I mean, they're cool. They work. They're, I believe, around 200 bucks. This one is around 300, so there's the price difference of that. And this is somewhere, I believe that could be clean, but you know, from the last time I shot it. But that's what you're gonna have to also notice, guys. It will not stay clean. So if you're using it, it will look dirty. Yeah. Boom. Yeah, and if you guys notice, a lot of the parts on this one do not match perfectly. Like, this is a magazine release that matches the back cap of this one, so same thing. And these pins in this slide release are the same color. And this trigger is different than all of them, probably. So this is Steel City Arsenal's gold tin. So I try to make it like match on parts on this one, but it doesn't match flawlessly. But it's black and gold, you know, the Batman attack gang. Yeah. So that's all the pieces and parts on here. There is actually one more part I forgot on the CZ P10 C on the inside. It's I believe a must do. So let's drop that mag. Let's check it again. We're clear. Fire. Pop it back a little bit. Pull the takedown and it'll slide off. So inside, the frame itself, you know, it's fine. Nothing really touched on that. But look at this. This is DPM's Recoil Spring. And this is a great upgrade. You'll have like 3 different spring variants. You can change it. So, you know, depending on, I guess, plus P loads and things like that. It's a really, really awesome upgrade. So a lot of recoil spring systems, they're very, you know, just captured already, or just something that is basically, you know, ready for, you know, popping into your firearm. But this one is like giving you options to change out for different type of plus P loads and things like that. So I think that's really cool. It's $100 value, but you basically get 3 types of recoil springs, you know, and that's awesome. Let's pop that back. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. The takedown on the CZ is very similar to the Glock. All you had to do definitely is just first fire that trigger, and then overall pull it back just like the Glock takedown. It'll come off. So let's do a little trigger comparison, right? Why not? Check they're clear. This is clear, and we just checked that. So this is with the Ghost ink, and this is the Steel City Arsenal with a upgraded trigger bar. So I've done everything to this firearm, like every little piece you can think of, I've done it. I also have that maritime cup inside of that firing pin. So basically what that lets me do is shoot through mud and water and things like that. I haven't tried it, but I have it in there. But yeah, so safety down, wall, very nice. Supposed to be 3.5 pounds is what it says. And that's the reset. Do that a couple times for you guys. Yeah, so it's very nice. I've gotten used to this trigger. I've learned how to, you know, basically control this bad boy very, very well. Especially with this little compensator here, it makes a big difference. I mean, it does look a little wonky, but I mean, I could get a 48 slide on top or just add a compensator on my 43X. Why not, right? I have a 43, so I can pop that slide on and off this whenever I choose. So, you know, that's that with length. And let's try this one. So wall, oh, it still feels so much better. And I think on the website it says around 4.5 to 5.5 pounds, but it just kills it. Oh man, that's great. So basically I had to find, like, I bought a OEM trigger housing, the Ghost Ink connector that makes it 3.5 pounds. And I bought a new trigger bar basically that's on this Steel City Arsenal trigger shoe with the safety and everything. So I had to buy all those pieces and parts just to kind of make it look and feel like this bad boy. And this comes original on the CZ. So this trigger is just, I mean, overall, if let's say I have 500 bucks and these two firearms were in front of me and they both MSRP for 500, the Glock 43X and this CZ, and it's cheaper than the Glock 19, I believe. They're around like 600 bucks. I'm not sure. But yeah, so this I'll pick all day. Like, it's very overall. Doesn't matter about my hand size, but overall, if you're just getting something for, you know, home defense, carrying, it has great capacity already. You know, you're a good sized dude, not too small like me, this would be perfect right here. And I recommend it for everybody. So just do some turnarounds for them slowly. I probably did do some wiggling in this video, and I apologize. I'll get better. Just some slow-mo. We'll try not to flash everyone. Just so you guys see the top. Nice. Imagine this is like a Call of Duty game, and you're just trying to see the firearm. Hope I'm doing it justice. Alright, that's CZ. And the Glock boy. On here, the laser choice is a TLR6 Streamlight. As you can see, same kind of function, little kind of button on each side. You can press, hold on each side, and or press once and let it stay on. And this is a trigger guard type of type of light. This is this guy, smaller Glock 43X. I appreciate the size a lot. Both of these firearms actually are, this is a 15 round capacity standard. This is 10 rounds, but there's this aftermarket magazine called the Shield Arms S15, makes it 15 rounds now. So as you can see, both of them are 15 round 9mm. So supposed to be identical, but look how big they are. Oh, didn't mean to click that. Look how it's supposed to be both 15 rounds, 9mm. It's supposed to be like a funny thing. They're almost the same, but not, you know. But yeah, this tiny 15 rounder, I think it's perfect for everyday carry. It's just not in the way, not intrusive, especially without this compensator. It'd be perfect. Or this, you know, all to each their own. This is how I carry it, and it's fine with me. I like it. But thank you guys for watching today. Hope you guys enjoyed the video on the updates of the CZ P10 C. As you guys may know, this is my baby right here, my everyday carry. I have other firearms, but I really do enjoy this 43X. I trust myself with it, you know. When I go to the gun range, very accurate. I pull and I can get right on target. I feel like that's what it's all about. But yeah, guys, I hope everyone's staying safe during this crisis and pandemic. Please, guys, if you're going outside, wear a mask. That's it. That's what they're telling us to do. Hand sanitize, clean, wash your hands. I'm not trying to be like an advocate for this, but I just want everyone to be safe. I'm tired of this. I've been in quarantine for almost a month now. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy the content today, please leave a like, share, subscribe. I drop content every Sunday at 10 a.m. I hope you guys join me next week. And again, guys, please take care and stay safe, guys. Peace out.